Hi, my name is Mario Washburn. I am the Boulder Fire Rescue Public Information Officer. I'm here today at the NCAR fire in Boulder. This fire started at approximately 2 o'clock this afternoon in the NCAR Parks and Mountain Open Space area just behind us. At this point, we believe it's about 60 acres. We're reporting 0% containment at this time. We have gotten a couple slurry drops on this fire. Multiple aircraft drops have occurred. The wind is now dying down, so we're expecting to have the weather work more in our favor. When the fire started, we had fairly high winds and it was spreading the fire rather rapidly in that direction. We have evacuated 2 areas nearby, Table Mesa area on the eastern side of South Boulder, and also El Dorado Canyon.
What is the neighborhood right behind us?
This neighborhood right down here is the Table Mesa neighborhood, and the part that was evacuated is the southeastern section of that neighborhood.
We can see what appears to be fire crews spraying near those homes. Can you kind of describe what they're up against and what they're doing near what appears to be the fire line right now?
Right, correct. So below the slurry line, we have some firefighters that are working a wet line along that fire in order to protect structures if the fire does move in that direction.
Are we worried that it might get to these homes? I mean, it's moving pretty quickly.
Right now, because the wind has died down, we're doing everything we can to keep structures safe and protect as much as we can. We have the fire departments here to help us with that, and because of that, we can make those wet lines. So we're doing that as a precautionary measure.
Do you know if there was any bit of this response that is basically different from when the Marshall fire happened a couple months ago? Anything like protocols that changed that you guys rolled out this time around?
At this time, no, I don't believe there's anything different from this response.
For folks who are already evacuated, where can they go?
Let me check. East Boulder Community Center is the evacuation center right now.
And you said we've evacuated 1,200 so far?
That was how many people got notified via our Everbridge, and this general area has been notified also for WEA in order to make sure we got everyone out if we could. We also want to make sure that folks know to go to the Boulder Police Twitter and to the Boulder OEM website for all additional information if they're curious about evacuation routes, where to go, and updates on the fire from there as well.
What's your sense of when people might be able to return to their homes?
We don't know that at this time.
Any reported injuries?
No reported injuries at this time.
Were hikers in the area?
Yes, we had hikers in the area, and they also would have gotten a WEA alert on their phones to ask them to leave as well, and park rangers assisted in that effort.
So they were all safely able to evacuate?
I can't confirm that they were all evacuated, and I don't believe that we're looking for anyone at this time.
Is it known if the fire is growing right now?
I do not know. We believe it's at 60 acres and 0% containment, which would imply that it could grow.
What's the strategy in containing the fire right now, especially as we still have some winds picking up?
Right now, because the winds aren't so strong, we'll keep trying to drop slurry if we can, if we have the available resources, and we have those firefighters down at the fire, making sure that there is a safe line, and we're going to work on containment as long as we can.
What words do we have for the community tonight? I mean, a lot of us are just still reeling with the Marshall fire that devastated so many people here. What words do we have for them tonight?
I think Boulder knows it's a pretty tough town and very resilient, and for folks right now, they probably want information, and so going to the OEM website, police Twitter, and the evacuation centers for that information and support while we're making sure that we can get this fire contained.
And as of right now, is there any reported structure damage at all?
I have not heard of any reported structure damage at this time.
You mentioned 2 neighborhoods, El Dorado and Table Mesa. Do we have any other neighborhoods that might be in the crosshairs of this fire here?
I don't believe so at this time.
Is there anything you want people who've been evacuated to know?
I think what we've already said, the community center to go there for additional information, and also to the OEM website and to keep an eye on Boulder Twitter.